What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video. So this video is all about a modified 390 that too are truly modified for the purpose of touring, and this Adventure 390 has fixed almost every other con this motorcycle was having except one. So let's get into the video. So I hope you have seen my detailed review about the Adventure 390, and I've mentioned few things like it could have been improved, and I see that those things has been improved on this motorcycle. First of all, the main thing that you see on this motorcycle will be the luggage carriers. The grab rail has been removed and you have the luggage carrier. You can use your soft baggage like the saddlebags or soft panniers on this. You can tie them off, or if you want setup also, that can be done on this because this is very sturdy. That's what I can see. This is very sturdy. You have to do that clamping setup correctly, then you can mount your panniers. So absolutely that's a good thing. And you have a base plate here. So this is for the top rack. If you are not having a top box, then don't worry about it, you can have your luggage there. If you are having a top box, then it comes with a base plate, so you can use these holes to screw it, and then you can use it as back box carrier. And yes, the tail tidy has been done. So this is nothing from a usage point of view, but aesthetically it has improved the looks. But with all this setup, the luggage systems, the tail section is not visible, but this looks really nice. The tail was a little big in my opinion, but this has fixed it. And coming to the front, the number plate was here previously, so it was like very annoying because it kills the looks. I was thinking that what will be the best place to keep the number plate. So this is moderately okay, that it doesn't kill the looks so much, but still I feel that could have been thrown off, man. Having the number plate over here is not that looking great. Okay, to be honest, it was not coming well in the photos because this motorcycle is gorgeous. It's even bigger than a Duke 790. Okay, trust me, I was riding with a 790 2 days ago, and this thing is even bigger than a 790 Duke. And okay, I forgot to mention one thing, that this motorcycle has been provided for me by Art of Motorcycles. Probably you might be knowing Junaid Bhai and Zohaib Bhai. This whole 390 has been modified by Art of Motorcycles. Details about the products and everything is there in the description. You can go and check it out, but I'll just walk you through the things and I'll take you for a ride also. So coming to the front of the motorcycle again, you have these auxiliary lamps, man. So first of all, I have to say that when I was riding the 390, I didn't feel that the illumination of the light was that bad. It was okay for me because I was riding in the morning. It's becoming brighter and brighter when I was riding, so I didn't feel that bad with the headlight. But when I started riding with these auxiliary lights, it's like after switching it off, I feel like there is absolutely no light coming out of the headlamps. These auxiliary lights are at least 5 times better than the stock headlights because it's that bright and it is very focused and it's very nice. I really loved it. Now I can comfortably ride in 80 to 120 km/h even at night, but that's not that is safe speed at night. But still I'm saying 80 to 120 can be done with this kind of a light setup. And the main another attraction is the handlebar. So this is a raised handlebar. So one thing I was telling in my detailed review was that when you sit on this motorcycle and go for off-roading, you almost feel like the handlebar is a little lowered. You need a handlebar riser and all, but it has been solved now because this is rightly at the place where you want. I'll just get onto the motorcycle. Anyway, we'll go for a ride, but before that I'll tell you. So when you stand on the motorcycle, this is like more reachable with my height, so probably tall guys will like this. It's pretty damn comfortable. Only one problem is like I'm still short for this motorcycle. No modification can be done for that. And yeah, I know that still, why are you not talking about the exhaust? So this is a full system exhaust. It's kind of an experimental project. It's a single unit. It's a handmade exhaust for the 390. So you can contact to Art of Motorcycles when they start selling all these kind of exhaust, but this is just for this motorcycle. So the exhaust is like really nice. First of all, the stock should have been sound like this, at least in the higher RPM, but in the lower RPM it is a bit loud. Comfortably I was cruising on the highways because the mid-range and the top end RPMs are like really nice. It gives a nice feel. It should have been like this in the beginning. And this is running with Motor X oil. This is a race spec oil. This is more smooth in terms that it does already have an exhaust. So let's go for a ride. And I know that at least some people will be asking for a lowering kit on this motorcycle. In my opinion, don't go for a lowering kit. Just try to adjust yourself with the motorcycle. Don't worry, I'll be uploading a pure sound of this motorcycle, so don't worry, the sounds will be there in a different video itself. And one more thing with the exhaust is that the ground clearance has improved. The catalytic converter is gone, so it's a full system exhaust, so the ground clearance is improved. Previously also it didn't had any ground clearance issues. It's a proper adventure motorcycle, no worries with it, but this has, the exhaust has improved the ground clearance. So yeah, that's what I was telling, that the exhaust is not that loud now. The 6th gear and the cruising RPM, you can easily ride with this exhaust for whole day long. What I like in this motorcycle is this handlebar. I'm telling this because my hands are having a relaxed riding posture. When you have this kind of handlebar, you feel like keeping your chest up and riding. Good thing is you don't lean forward to grab onto the handlebars, which gives a lot of back pain. On this one, there is no problem like that. Whatever mods had been done on this motorcycle has fixed almost everything, every minor cons this motorcycle was having, the Adventure 300 was having, except one. So what is that one? Let's get into it. So in my detailed review also, I have mentioned that this motorcycle lacks that kind of a punch in the lower RPM, especially when you go for off-roading and all. You feel like it should have a little bit of torque and should give that enthusiasm in the lower RPM. A true off-roader will get a hit over there. I'm not a great off-roading guy, but still I feel that definitely a purely off-roading guy will feel that. That's why I told in my video that this is more of a road tourer than a pure off-roader. So in order to solve that issue, you have multiple methods. Like either you can change the sprocketing, but when you increase the low end punch, then you lose the top end. Definitely I feel that this is doing 140s easily, so that will come down to 130s, which is not a great idea in my opinion. Because if you are bringing down a 373cc motorcycle to 130s cruise speed, I mean, you lose that kick. That's the correct word. Because yeah, 130 is fine, but when you ride on the highway, you might need to trip a little bit when you wanted to accelerate and overtake some vehicles. You need that punch even at 120, 130, but you lose that when you do the sprocketing, when you change the sprocket to make it more punchy in the bottom ranges. So the other method to improve this is the proper method, which is the ECU. So increasing the fueling, so putting more fuel into the engine. So that requires an ECU mod, or you have to go for some power commander. Then an exhaust will solve that problem. Definitely, yeah, but it costs a lot, I know that. And I forgot to tell you one more thing, that this has an mirror extender, which is a very nice thing for almost every street bike. I'm not a broad guy, okay, so but still I was feeling that these mirrors are like a little smaller for my liking. With this extender, it goes a little outside and it gives a little more wider angle. So that's it with this quick video about the modified Adventure 390, and all the details about the mods and things are there in the description. You can check it out and get in touch with Art of Motorcycles if you want any of them. And I hope this video has helped you in some way, and as always, show some love in the form of likes and comments. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.